Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Good morning, farmers. Yep, it's plow day. But first, things first. Let's get the moisture in here that's in here. Is there any moisture in here? Not really. Let's clean out our greenhouse. Because, you know, the fall season's coming. People are going to want pumpkins. Maybe John will want some. We may have to sell a lot of our pantry stuff to maybe get up to that mark that I'm looking for. I forgot one. What we got for seeds? We got a lot of... Well, I got pumpkins on the card, so that's what we'll plant. And then we'll turn on the sprinkler system as we leave, because we are low in humidity. And these probably won't be ready until April. I don't think I can get another collection before the season's out. I know sometimes if you keep up with the humidity level, the growth is a lot faster, but I'm not sure that's the 9th. I don't know if it'll be quick enough. If it is, it is. If it isn't, well, whatever. Alright. To the tractor we go. And off to plow, and probably plow only. Now, as I say this, I still don't know if I'm going to cut this into 2 videos, or am I going to make this a kind of a short plowing video. I mean short plowing video, I mean like a 20-minute vid. Actually, where is my plow? Alright, it may take me 20 minutes to find my plow because I thought it was up here. Wait, is it down here? I think I put it next to the greenhouse. Yep, drove right past it. That's why I don't want it red. But it won't be red in a second. It will be... Oh yeah, oh yeah, it's good for the tires. Wow, this is a good start to the video, Peanut. You're on top of it today. I have an excuse. The weather has finally hit my area. I mean summer, and yeah, it's toasty. That's all I'm gonna say. I know the next few days are gonna be up in the 90s, and there's a chance we could be up in the hundreds. And for where I live, that's not supposed to happen. Since I gotta look at the plow all day long, I don't know. Sure. Oh, wait. Back up. Thank you. We need to wash it to make it really... Holy crap. Yep, deal with it, guys. Just deal with it. You're going to have to look at that. I don't care. I don't care. That'll make it interesting for the day, won't it? See, what happens with funny colors like this, at least with me, at first you paint it, it's like, wow, you gotta be kidding me. I cannot deal with that. And after about 10-15 minutes, you're like, hey, no, it's not that bad. Then after half an hour, it's like, yeah, it's starting to grow on me. And after about an hour, it's like, I kind of like that color. Kind of like when I painted the tractor this color, I was like, yeah. And I was done kind of fooling around with the color bars, and I was like, yeah, that's fine. Now I kind of like the color of the tractor. It's almost time though, just like with the plow, to change the color of the tractor. We've had this color for a while, so maybe it's time to mix it up again with the tractor and change colors, just like we just did with the plow. I was like, okay, I gotta look at this thing all day long, and yes, I do mean all day long. I think I'll be plowing probably until midnight. That's if I don't stop for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. So, yeah, I did try to hire a worker just before I started recording, and like I didn't, and I don't know if I showed it in the last episode or not. I tried to hire a worker, and it said, yeah, it actually came up, are you kidding? Not really, but you know what I mean. I tried again this morning, and it says, You gotta be joking. Did we buy this grass field? I'm confused. I think I actually bought this field. I said I was going to buy it if nothing else came about. Did I buy it? No, we have not yet. Yeah. Nope. Maybe I'll wait until next year and they plant something better in it, then I'll think about it. And of course, by spending money right now, that means less of a chance of us getting to our mark. Which is going to be kind of hard because I'm probably going to spend close to, I don't know, if I were to guess, probably like $5,000 hiring workers out to seed our fields. Okay, how did I plow this field last time? I think I went down to the other end. Yeah, I got it. I think I got it. Yeah, it's too bad this game doesn't have GPS in it. Kind of like Farm Sim where you can set GPS. I'd set up a course and just let it go about and touch it up afterwards. But I mean, it's one thing I do like about the game is that you have to do all the work. Well, I mean, on the fields that you can't hire help for. But on a field this size, I mean, it's going to take me an hour and a half in real life to plow this field, or even longer than that. I'll find out when I get done recording how long it takes. And here we are. Alright, let's get this plow dirty. And off we go. Now, I didn't have breakfast this morning, so I'm probably going to get the hungry bar at some point. I think I was down to like 30% on my hunger bar. So, yeah, I'll have to, I think I got fish with me, as one would. I mean, who wouldn't carry a fish dinner in their pocket? I probably need to cut across the top of the field because of reasons. Just so I don't have to go over to the other field that's already been plowed. I don't want to misplow and have to do that field over again. I mean, cultivate it. I mean, I wanted to do the whole field, but you know what I'm saying. Yes, like I said earlier, I'm not sure if I want to do like a little bit of plowing, and then quit and then record a video cultivating and make it into one video. But I'm kind of thinking I'm going to just make this into one video, kind of like a 20-25 minute video. Because if I know if I try to incorporate a plowing video and a cultivating video, I'll end up with like a 55-minute video or something like that. Because sometimes once I start talking, it's like, yeah, I'll just keep talking about nonsense. Alright, look at that. We're already 3% done. So it's going to take no time, right? Yeah. That's one thing about this big field. You do a little bit, and it doesn't seem like you've been doing that long. You check the graph, and it's like, oh wow, I'm like 28% done or something. It's like, that didn't take long. And you get like the halfway, it's like, oh, that wasn't that bad. So you think the last half is going to zip right along, and every time you check, it's like, oh, I've only gotten 5% done since the last time I checked it. Oh, I'm only at 6. Then the last half of the field just takes forever. And the worst part about this is I know that cultivating is going to take longer than it does for me to plow it. Where's my case quad track in a maybe like a 10 spaded plow? That's what my farmer's saying right now. Where's my case quad track in my 10 spaded plow? Alright, now let's get this little section of the field right here. Any which way I can get it done. I'm seriously hungry. Well, I got fish and chips in my back pocket. But we also saw when we came down here that the other 3 fields that are left to harvest are not ready. If they are ready to harvest in the next couple of days, I'll probably have to hire help to do it. Yeah, we'll see about that, you know. I may get sick of doing circles in this field for the next 3 days. I mean, yesterday I already spent the day harvesting this field. Now I'm going to spend this day plowing it. Then I got to cultivate it and then seed it. I didn't fertilize it. Okay, every field will get artificial fertilizer. I don't know how I forgot these last 3 fields have no fertilizer on them whatsoever. Must have had a brain fart after I seeded them. I don't know, because artificial fertilizer, it's not like you can run on that. You just go down to the store and buy some. It's not like we don't get the cash either. So I have no excuses other than being a dumbass. Which you already know that, so... Oh, I forgot to turn on the other axle. I'm like, why is this not, there we go. A little click. I always find plowing, turning on the second axle always helps out. I mean, it's not a big deal if you don't, but it just gives you a better grip in the front to turn and all that fun stuff. And my throat is dry from talking already in this hot weather. How did I miss that little patch right there? We can't have that. Alright, what are we up to? See? 7% done on the field. And then you get that view right there. Oh, I don't want the scaffolding. Can I jump up on the tractor? Really? I'm not that athletic enough to jump up on the tractor? Or the plow? Oh well. Oh, yeah, now they got the tractor. I almost forgot. Now I gotta turn on the double axle again. Hit V. CVT times 2. Thank you. Run from, we would just call that four-wheel drive, but I guess when they mean times 2, it just means both axles are activated. And away we go. So here we are. Oh, geez, almost 9 o'clock in the morning. Alright. Well, yeah, we had to drive down here, and that probably took an hour of the day right there. But at some point, probably when I get around like 15 to 20% is when I'll start getting in like zombie mode, where you just zone out and you keep turning the tractor around, lifting up the plow, rotating the plow. I can imagine when this game does come full release, they said they were going to make it so it could be moddable. I could see some people instantly making mods for bigger implements, better, well, I don't want to say better tractors. I mean, there's nothing wrong with this tractor, but I mean, if you're going to make bigger implements, you better get a bigger tractor. And I probably chose to mention not only because it's hot, where if you hear like a whirring sound, I don't know if my mic's going to pick it up, but obviously I do have a fan blowing on me right now. It's not showing us picking up the sound, but if you hear a whirring sound in the video, that's probably the fan blowing on me. Round and round we go. Well, it's not round and round, it's up and down we go, actually. But really, now we're at the point of since we're like near the 10th of September, we're getting to the point of April 1st is not far off at all. And spring cleaning will start. And we'll really watch the money go up then, because I thought about harvesting all the fields ourselves. And I think the first day that we do it, though, I think for funsies, we will we'll find some pretty big fields and hire 4 workers to harvest the 4 fields at once. Because when you get a worker harvesting, it shows you the money going up right at that instant. So I think having 4 harvesters going along at once, so, I mean, we'll just see the money just go up fast. And I'll probably do it in the fields down by the farm, because those fields will have double, both styles of fertilization down, the cow manure and the artificial fertilizer. But now I just said that, I remembered, I think it was after I was done recording the video yesterday, I said, oh, I better go check on the cow storage tank. I think that's at 92% full. So I may have to get some fields seeded, which is fine now at this stage, but I was trying to wait until at least the 10th of September, which pretty much is. And start spraying some cow slurry down, because I don't want our tank to be at capacity and just wasting us getting some. Our cows are working hard on that stuff. Actually, the color of this plow is I don't want to say helping me out find the edges a lot better than I was before, because before the plow was like a gold color, and it would kind of blend right into this stubble just a little bit. This teal color is much easier to see. I know there's a word I'm looking for this exact color, but it's just, I'm drawing a blank on it right now. So what I want to do is I'm going to turn around the tractor right now and start plowing up the other way, as long as it didn't caught in the guardrail fence. Show you we're at 16%, which is, you think, see, even right now I'm thinking, geez, that's not doing too bad. We're at 16%. But the reason why I wanted to show you that, because I think at this point I'm going to take a jump cut for you, and a little break from my my mouth because it's getting really dry. So I'll take a jump cut and I'll bring it back in just a little bit. Well, a little bit for you, which is like a second. Probably like 10-15 minutes for me. Maybe when we get somewhere like halfway done. And we'll see how we're doing. So I'll quickly see you in a second. And here we are. About, I don't know, 35 rows this way, further south on the field. Moving right along. I was going to say plowing right along, but you know. We're actually making some pretty good time, I think. I'm not going to be plowing as late as I thought. I might be getting mixed up with cultivating. I have no idea. I did take a lunch break. I had some fish. Took out of my back pocket. Oh, it's so yummy. It's only just about 3:30 in the afternoon, and if we go here, I think we're 70% done on the field. And yes, the color of the plow is growing on me, little by little. I don't know if there's any farm equipment that's actually painted that color, but there is now. So yeah, the good news is I'm 70% done. It's only 3:30 in the afternoon, so it's not going to be that late of a day. I think I'll finish before dark, which I'm also happy about that. But even more so, the other thing I have done, I almost got halfway done. I said, geez, I better save this just in case, because this will be the time that the game crashes. And I didn't want to do it all over again. But the other thing I thought of when I was in zombie mode, going up and down the field, and I almost forgot to bring up again, I didn't even mention in the last video, and I kind of forgot about it pretty much all the way through. But last episode was episode 100. I never thought I was going to do 100 episodes of A Day on the Farm. I thought it was just going to be a random thing that I may put up on YouTube, because my channel was even, well, I didn't have a channel, so I just put up some random videos because that's when Farmers Dynasty got taken down from Steam. A lot of people are posting the game. Oh, I wish I gotten it. Wish, you know, and no YouTubers were really making videos. I mean, yes, there were some people out there, but the mainstream YouTubers stopped doing videos on it. So I said, I'll just post a couple videos just for the heck of it. You know, I was having fun playing the game. Still do have fun playing the game, but like the other day, as you noticed, I didn't have a Farmers Dynasty video out. It's kind of nice to just take a day off from the game. I think that helped recharge my batteries a little bit on the game, because right now I've been having a little enjoyment plowing this field, even though it's taking me all day. But yeah, last episode, episode 100. Who would have thought? And I'm sure, I don't know if there's going to be another 100 episodes on this or not. We're all just waiting for the next update to see what it brings to the game. And hopefully it's a big change to the game. Seeing that's taking us long to bring it, the update. But at least today, we're making good progress on the field. I almost hired also some workers to plant the wheat by the barn, just so when I get back at some point I can spread some cow slurry from one of the tanks, just so I have a spare tank to put some in case we start to get too full. But if I can remember, at the end of this episode, or just before, we'll go check out and see what the level is on the storage. I know it was in the 90s when I checked it yesterday. It could have been just 90%, which means say it's probably like at 92%. So that means I have like a couple more days. Because today is not, yeah, really, I mean, it doesn't matter if I do start planning today, but I just kind of had something in mind. We'll just plant on the 10th, between the 10th and 15th is when we'll get going. Oh, I also, sorry, I want to check, yeah, no rain in the forecast. Not that it matters too much. I would like to get this field done before it rains, because sitting in one field while it rains like it does, yeah, not so much fun. I mean, I do like it when it rains on the map, just that plowing and cultivating and seeding in the rain, not so much. I don't mind doing house inspections or like transport, so I'm not in a tractor, I guess. But that doesn't take too long. And unfortunately, most people probably skip the rainy days, and that's the days your wife sits all day in the kitchen just cooking. Oh, but I also got to remind myself before the day's out, I gotta take the stuff we got from the greenhouse out of my inventory and put it in the pantry, or else I'm gonna start losing that food. That's perishable food, which makes no sense, because you put it in the pantry, it doesn't perish. But there's nothing down there to keep it refrigerated. I mean, is my cellar that cold that it's keeping it from perishing? But now that you guys have seen this plowed now for about, I would guess 15 minutes or so. How's that color treating you? I'm going to keep it that way for a while because it's growing on me. Don't ask me why. I just do stuff weird colors, and at first it's like, oh man, that's a terrible color. And before I know it, it's like, I think it's just because it's different and unique. I like it. Yeah, we've used about 20% fuel so far in this field just plowing it today. But as you can see, it's not that much left of the field to go. I probably will make another jump cut shortly because this may take me still another 15 or so minutes. So we can see we got the trailer and the harvester up there ready to go for whenever those fields are ready. Hopefully in the next 10 in-game days, somewhere in there, they'll be ready. I don't want to push everything last minute on those fields. One of those fields is a decent sized field, so I don't want to not get it planted before the winter season hits. Looks like the evening haze is starting to set in a little bit. It's a little hazy off in the distance. But one thing else to notice, like we started with a clean tractor and obviously a clean plow. You look at the tractor and look at the plow, and the tractor's getting most of the dirt. The plow still looks really clean. But I think when we get done plowing this field, we should easily be at 99%. Of course, I made a shot myself by saying easily. It's too bad this tractor doesn't have a radio. Well, I mean, it does have a radio. If you go in cab, you can see a radio there. But as far as I know, it doesn't work. But obviously, as I'm recording, I can't really play music. See how we doing on the field here. Wow, up to 87% done. So I'm just going to make a quick jump cut here for you guys because I got, like I said, about another 5 to 10 minutes. And I think you see me plow just a little bit too much today. That's all you really see me do. But I'll bring it back just as we're finishing up, which is actually just a couple minutes, but a second for you. Well, the sun hasn't set just yet, but it's getting close. But hey, I'm happy. I'm getting done just before dark. I don't have to plow in the dark, which for me is a major bonus. But at least I'm not seeding after dark. That's the worst. So, how are we doing? So we're 99% done. I don't think it's going to tick off to 100. I think I may just call it because I don't think it's going to be worth going back down for a 0%. Yeah, that's good enough for us. Because basically it just leaves, if I can get the farm stats, hello field. There we go. So yes, it's 0.35% stubble. Some obviously I missed spots in the field that big like that right there, but it's good enough. I'm going to leave the plow up here. I shouldn't need it for these fields if I hire help, which I probably will. But I want to leave the plow here just in case we can't hire help. That way I don't have to come all the way back to the farm and bring it all the way back up here. I don't need it at the other end of the farm at all until next season at least. So now we're going to cruise all the way back to the farm with the tractor because I need the cultivator. Not today. I'm not I'm not starting nothing today. But on our way back, we got to do two things. One, check the storage on the fertilizer. And then we'll take a trip down to the pantry just to get an overall feeling of what we got in there. I got to put the pumpkins away, and then also just take an inventory of if we get relatively close to the 1.75 million mark at the end of the season. We'll sell our eggs, our milk, a lot of stuff that's in there, if it seems possible to get there. And there's another traffic jam down at that corner. That someone's got to put a sign up, dangerous curve, because there's always people running into the guardrail down there. Don't know if it's clear enough for you, but there's a purple, it looks like a purple van stuck down in the corner. It's backing up traffic everywhere. Figure it out, people, figure it out. Well, you can really see the evening haze off in that meadow up there. Actually, any direction I look up far distance, you can see the evening haze settling in. But what I'm going to do before I do anything else is I'm hooking up the cultivator to the tractor so I don't become an idiot first thing in the morning. And we'll park this right in here. Looks like our wife is taking care of the chickens. Why can't I run? Okay, getting be low sleep bar and food bar. Yeah, so we're at 92%, so you know, we got at least 3 more days before it gets full. But probably tomorrow when I'm cultivating, we'll hire some workers to do some wheat here, and I think I can get 2 fields over that hill. I'm talking about these 3. I think I can hire workers to seed these fields, but I have to seed that one. And I believe all these fields here I can hire workers for. So that's not a problem. But I was going to say, run down to the pantry. Yeah, I'm not going to bother mowing the lawn because when April 1st hits, you could mow the lawn the last day of the fall. April 1st. Now, unless they fix this, because it's been a while since I went over seasons. When April 1st comes, your grass is as tall anyways, which to me doesn't make sense because the grass should be somewhat dead from the winter, if that makes sense. Alright, so in the pantry, what we got? So we almost got, 2,900 milk, 3,100 eggs, zucchini, pumpkins. I got rocking some pumpkins, tomatoes, fish. These foods here, that's tier 3 cooking. I got a lot of that stuff rocking along. So, yeah, we got a good amount of food that we can sell if we get close to the mark. So yeah, we're almost at 2,000 pumpkins actually. And of course we got some canned goods as well. So yeah, I'm thinking, I'm trying to think if we can get 50 grand for all that, and we probably could. So it's a possibility. But I guess we have to see where those three fields bring us when we harvest and start working. So she's in there taking care of the chickens. And so since it's not late, it's not even 8 o'clock yet, which is fantastic, I think. we're gonna shush. I'm gonna come down here, sit by the fire, gain some of our sleep back. So, not like I really need to run around at this point. Nothing like a fire after a long day's of work. Although now hello, pig roast. Can you say pig roast? Yeah, you better run away. But guys, that's going to do it for today. Obviously, at this point, as you know, I made this whole video about plowing. I didn't cut it in half and do plowing and cultivating. I think I got enough to do a whole video about plowing. Well, by this point, you know. At this point, as I'm recording, I'm still not unsure. But, yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. Hopefully it was entertaining for you. And I shall see you in the next episode. But until then, have a good one.